Hello everybody and welcome along to the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Cup. We are here in the Irish Sports Council or Sports Centre in the indoor arena. As you can see here on the screen, it's a lovely venue. We're not used to being spoiled by having a roof and no wind or rain on us. So the way it's going to work today is, as you can see, the two teams are coming up. The first game is Cork versus Bohs. We've got two halves of football, 10 minutes each half. Everybody will play each other once. So Cork and Bohs are on now. After that, it will be Cork and Shamrock Rovers, and then the final game of the group stages will be Shamrock Rovers versus Bohemians. So what'll happen is everyone gets points, and the team with the most points goes into the final. So you get 3 points for a win, 2 points for a draw, and 1 point for a loss. So we're just getting ready to play out here now. So the guys are just getting ready to go. So up front there for Bohemians, we've got Gary Hoey's captain. We've got Jacko in goal, James. Then we've got Stefan Balrog. We've got young Jack has stepped up from the reserves. And then we also got Neil Hoey. And for Cork in goal, we've got Justin Guiney. We've got Chris McElliott, Sean Ogue. We've also got Patrick Hickey and Kevin O'Rourke. So this should be a cracking game. Really excited to get back in and have some actual top-level amputee football back in the country. So stay tuned. We'll be kicking off very soon. So just to go over the rules for anybody who hasn't ever watched this game before, you're all very welcome along and thanks for it. If you are watching it, you can comment, interact with us or share it as much as possible. That'd be great just to get as many people watching the game as possible. The way it works is there's two 10-minute halves and there's 5 aside on each, 5 players on each team. There's a goalkeeper and 4 outfield players. The goalkeeper cannot come outside their box. The crutch is an extension of somebody's hand, so if you put your crutch towards the ball, it will be given as a crutch ball. You'll hear that quite a lot. Crutch. It's essentially a handball, and a free kick will be given. And we're off now. Stefan Balrog across to Gary Hoey, all the way back to Jacko's in goal. Back to Gary Hoey, holding their shape. Good tackle there, Kevin O'Rourke. Reset. So instead of a throw in mainstream football, we have a kick in or a line in. So it's just Gary Hoey now. Reset. Back to Jack. Needs some room. Needs some movement. Back to Gary Hoey. Good ball down the line. Clear turned on it. Kevin O'Rourke for Cork City. This is Sean Ogue on the ball. Ball is back into good shape. Good ball across. Kevin O'Rourke on the ball. He's trying to take on Stefan Balrog. Still Kevin. Comes back. Holds onto the ball, Sean Ogue. Out here to Chris McElliott. Big switch, blocked. Bohs have a chance to break. Sean Ogue blocked. Turn on it, Kevin O'Rourke now. Playing on, ball still in. Back to Sean Ogue. Good possession here from Cork early on. Still Sean Ogue looking for some options, looking for some movement. Goes across to Kevin O'Rourke. Kevin O'Rourke with a big switch called Chris McElliott. Christie. It's turned back. It's gone back well on good possession. Keeping on the ball, making Bohs work. 50-50. Ball given to Cork. Cork's ball. Straight in McElliott to Kevin O'Rourke. Kevin O'Rourke across to Sean Ogue. Has to push Stefan out to close him. Gets the cross. Oh, it's a goal! Sean Ogue, 1-0 to Cork City. Great goal, great finish. First goal of the cup. Really good finish there from Sean Ogue. Here's the replay here. So it's Kevin O'Rourke out wide to Sean. Stefan trying to press him. Sean with the early shot in the bottom corner. Really nice finish. 1-0 to Cork City. Restart now from Jack. Back to Neil Hoey. There's Neil on the ball. Gives it to Gary Hoey. And Gary's keep pushing on. Pushes on. Has the effort. Oh, just over. Not troubling Justin Guiney this time. Reset. See the ball back here now. Here it comes in to replay from Justin Guiney at the back for Cork. 1-0 after 2.5 minutes of play. Chris McElliott to Sean Ogue. Sean Ogue, lots of time and space. Good ball. Picks out Kevin O'Rourke. He's gone back to Chris McElligott. Cork making the ball do the work. Bows have to do a lot of running at the minute. It's really good football. Great tackle from Neil Hoey. Back to Gary Hoey. And out again. Really good ball. Neil Hoey again. Neil steps forward. Fizzes it into the middle. Stefan Balrog. Good possession here from Bohemians. Cork pressed in. Back again to Stefan. He has the efforts. This is Neil. Oh, good save, Justin Garney. Well worked move there from Bohemians from back to front, keeping the ball. This is Sean Og now on the ball for Cork City. Probably want to take the sting out of this now. Hold on to the ball. It's Chris McElligott. Back across to Sean Og. Good wide shape here from Cork. Oh, Kev O'Rourke. Good block interception from Gary. That's it. O'Neill Howe getting the instruction for Gary to carry it. He's into the half. Takes on Patrick Hickey, cleared, up, blocked. That's a stump. So one of the rules is if it hits off your stump in amputee football, then it would be given as a free kick to the other team. So it's just a free out for hitting his residual limb or his stump. Chris McElligott back to Justin Guiney here. Nice and settled, no movement. Sean Og has the ball for Cork on the right hand side. Just coming up halfway through the first half. Chris McElligott on the ball, no pressure on him. Backheel happy enough to do this, him and Sean. They need someone to press. That's the ball across. Patrick Hickey back to Chris McElligott. And all the way back to Justin Guiney. This is good football from Cork. They're 1-0 up. They know they don't need to do much more, just to hold the ball. Make Bows chase them. Bohemians. Stefan Balrog is trying to close down Chris. Back to Justin. This is good football. Trying to force Bows forward to catch them on the break. Ball back to Justin. Justin goes across. Now they have an overload down that line. Can they find them? Yeah. Lovely 1-2 between the two Cork players. Let's see where he goes. This is Pat Hickey. Lovely ball. Back to Chris McElligott. And a reset. Cork looking good this early stage. Halfway through the first half now. Block, well done. Young Jack. Cork line in. In the first 5 minutes, Cork have held the ball really well. Bohemians are settled up, trying to disrupt them, but they need to do a little bit of a higher press, maybe step forward a yard or two. But apart from that, the Cork City will be pretty happy with how it's gone so far. Sean Og over the ball here for Cork. Ball back to Justin Guiney. So now Cork have to hold on to this ball. Chris McElligott. Stefan Balrog is trying to press her. Big switch, that's the one. Just holding on to the ball, making Bohemian work. It's a very hard thing to do, to chase that ball out there in the crutches for this length of time. Kev O'Rourke, big ball across. Chris McElligott keeps it in well. Back to Sean Og. Bohemians need to be more effective on their press. Oh, they've done it. Unlucky Sean Og came out on top. Now he's going to carry it into the... Yeah, this is Kev O'Rourke, cuts back. Gary Hoey cleared. Cork City ball. Good counter-attack there from Cork. Bohemians do well to cover. Chris McElligott, perfect ball across to Sean Og. He's getting instructions from Fergal to carry it. Gets to the cross. Kev O'Rourke. Gets the back across. Sean Og. Another effort. Bohemians ball. Good idea. Long shot from distance there by Sean Og. Neil Hoey's going to get it started again. That's back to Jack. James Conroy has the ball. That's perfect from straight out to Neil. Kev O'Rourke is pressing. And Stefan Balrog on the ball. Goes back to Gary. Gary Hoey on the ball now. Ball down the line. Oh, well done. Great touch from Jack. Oh, great tackle. Ball still on. Jack still has it for Bohemians. Ball in. Oh, unlucky. Chris McElligott, a good spot. Experience there. Sniffed it out to danger. There's Justin Guiney now on the ball. Cork reset. Patrick Hickey's burst up out of screen. He's right up there. There's Kev O'Rourke. Can he get onto it? Gary Hoey. Ball still in play. And it is a Bohemians ball. Gary Hoey on the line in. He's got many options. He's gone across. Stefan Balrog on the ball now. He's gone back. James Conroy. Big ball. Sean Og with a clearance. Well done, Sean Og. Bows changing up their ideas, going for a bit of a more direct ball. It is a Bows line in. Stefan Balrog over the ball. Back again to Jack in goal. And he's going to switch it across to Gary Hoy. And then back again, James Conroy. Direct ball. Sean O with a good touch, cut it out. Patrick Hickey, good tackle there by Neil Hoy. And Gary, back to Neil. Can he keep it in? He does very well to keep that in. He's on the ball. Cut back. Oh, scuffed shot from Gary. Good play though from Bohemians. Good build up. It's one of their better chances. Timeout here from the Cork City team, so there will be a timeout for 1 minute. All the players have to remain on the pitch, and this just gives them time to take on some water and get some instructions from the managers. Clear, yeah. Referee is called for the end of the timeout. Cork City come back onto the pitch. Over on the Bohemian side of things, James Conroy, who's the goalkeeper, has been giving the guys some helpful tips, let's call it, to try and get them back in this game. Just over a minute to go in the first half. We're going to start from Justin Guiney, who's the Cork City goalkeeper today. So restarts and game back on. Sean Og on the ball. Patrick Hickey is off, just out of his shot. Back across to Chris McGilligan. And now Jack is getting much closer. They've definitely stepped up a yard or two, but that leaves them vulnerable for this to happen. This is Kevin O'Rourke on the ball. Big switch back, holding on to possession, get to half time. Christy McGilligan on the ball. Big switch across, Sean Og. He's going for it. Oh, little take on there. Unlucky. He's going to kick it back in. Yeah, the ball was moving, so have to retake that. And a retake from Neil. The ball was moving at that point. Kevin O'Rourke trying to close off. Gary Hoey got ahead of him. Good position from Gary Hoey. He's gone down that wing. This is Jack. That's good football. It's a good ball inside. Kevin O'Rourke nicked this pocket. Well done. Back across to Justin Guiney. Last 5 seconds of the first half. Referee looking at his watch on the far side. And he has the whistle in his lips. And he blows up for half time. So please do stick with us. We'll be back with you within 5 minutes. Welcome back to the second half of the first game in the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Association Cup. So what happened in the first half is Cork had the majority of the ball and they scored a... he's walking by me now, so a fluke goal by Sean Oak. I think it was a clearance. No, he's not happy with that. It was a really good finish. It was a really good finish from Sean Oak. 1-0. Cork held onto the ball really well, making Bohemians chase them as much as possible. It's a tough thing to do on crutches for 20 minutes, chase the ball, so... I think Bohemians this half will come up and step up maybe another yard or two. And Patrick Hickey standing over the ball to get the second half underway. Ball back to Sean Oak. Stefan Balrog straight up for the press. Back Kevin O'Rourke in the middle of the pitch. Back across to Chris McGilligan. Back across then to Sean Oak. And this is good passing. Cork again more than happy to hold on to the ball. Testing the fitness of Stefan. Oh, Stefan Balrog pushes Justin. It's a very good press. That's a great... If Sean O keeps this in, that is a great ball. Oh my God, what a ball this is. Great touch back. Oh, that's okay. Play on. Now they have a break. Bohemians have to go. Stefan Balrog on the ball. Oh, in between, Gary Hoey saves it. Keeps it alive for Bohemians. It's Neil Hoey's pass out to Gary. Great touch by Sean O. Composure. Shows Gary a clean heel. Back there to Patrick Hickey. Lovely layoff. Kev O'Rourke. Cork are enjoying this open game. Sean over the cross. Still there. That's it again. Good block. Gary Hoey. Still on it. Well done for Bohemians. Now this is young Jack on the ball. What's he got to use? Has to take on Chris. Look for support from Stefan Balrog. He has it. That's it. Neil Hoey on the ball. This is as high as we've seen him. He's keeping the ball. It's sensible. Stefan Balrog. What can he do against Kev O'Rourke? Passes it wide. Neil Hoey against Patrick Hickey. Goes back all the way. Gary Hoey. Cork need to stay compact now and don't panic. Gary Hoey on the ball. Cuts it in. Excellent skill from Gary. One touch from Stefan Balrog. Was he thinking about the shot? He was. He is. Great save. Justin Guiney. Corner kick the Bohemians. Bows have stepped it up. First corner of the game. Bohemians now with the ball. Looks like Neil Hoey on his way over to take it. It's an interesting one. If Gary Hoey is on the halfway line, unmarked, Patrick Hickey is watching him. Could be a cut back and a shot. Gary starts his move. Pulls it back to you, Gary Hoey. Gary back to Neil. Neil Hoey on the ball. Plays it in. Still Neil. Great block. That could be referee not given. That's still going. That's a good block from Stefan Balrog. Frantic bit of play there. Cork City ball. Bohemians will be much happier in the second half. Kevin O'Rourke for Cork City. And he hits Chris McGilligan. And the ball back out. It's going to be a Bohemians ball. Gary Hoy's going to take it from the reset. Bo's looking to get back into this. It's good man v man. It's a good ball. Neil Hoey now. It's gone wide to young Jack Madden. It's back to Stefan Balrog. What's Stefan going to be able to do? He tries to take him on. He's gone on again. Oh, good save. Another corner from Bohemians. Really, really ramping up the pressure here. Justin Guiney is wide awake today. Neil Hoey again over to take the corner. Stefan. Cut out really well by Kevin O'Rourke now. Cork have a chance to break. It's 2-on-2. Gary Hoey and Kevin O'Rourke, you seen? It's Patrick Hickey. What can he do? Yeah. Well done by Jack Madden there. Good ball by Gary. Neil Hoey's on the ball now. Now they're way in there inside the Cork City half. We've got a 3-on-2, 3-on-3. Stefan Balrog goes wide. Kept in really well by Jack. And the referee is giving a Bohemians line in. Young Jack over this, Jack Madden. He's gone all the way back. Oh, he's left it a little bit short. And now it's a straight foot race. Gary's covered well from Kev O'Rourke. Still in it. That's good ball clearance. And it is a Bohemian line in. Just coming up to the midway point in the second half. Cork will be happy to keep it up, but Bohemian second half have definitely increased the intensity, up a yard or two on the pitch. Back to Gary Hoey again. We've seen this move a lot. Stefan Balrog on the ball. He's had the effort. No harm in it. Didn't see any movement in front of him. Good effort. Justin Guiney now, ready to reset for Cork City. What you should be able to hear in the background is James Conroy, the Bohemians goalkeeper, giving instructions. Heavy touch back, it's still in the box. Referee does not give an outside. Here we go. Kev O'Rourke goes across, Chris McGilligan. Bohemians really stepping up the pressure now. Really putting on the pressure on them. That's a really good close down by Stefan. Bounce all the way through. There we go. James Conroy in goal for Bohemians. Started again. This is Gary Hoey. Going for a big crossfield ball. Well kept in by Neil Hoey. Back across to Gary Hoey on the ball again. The base of everything Bo's been doing today. And Stefan Balrog against Patrick Hickey goes back. This is Gary Hoey again. Goes back across to Stefan Balrog. A lovely ball down the outside. Young Jack. Ball back. Gary Hoey, they have recycled, left the possession. Oh, bouncing around. Neil Hoey can keep this in. Keep the ball alive. Okay. He's gone for a line in. It's a ball across. Stefan Balrog. Kevin O'Rourke. Gary Hoey sweeps across as he so often does. Cross back to Jack Madden here. Takes him on really well. Stefan Balrog. Good tackle from Kevin O'Rourke. Can Cork. That's it. So that hit is either it was a crutch or a stump. So it's a free in to Bohemians. With just over 3.5 minutes left. They're really desperately chasing this equaliser. From this distance, Gary Hoey has been known to have a shot. So Justin Guiney needs to be switched on. Gary Hoey has the effort. Blocked. It's Bohemians' ball. Cork City can't get out of their own half now. Camped in. We need Gary Hoey to take the line in for Bohemians. Just 3 minutes to go in this game. Bo's chasing the equaliser. Ball across. Sean O clears that out. Another one. Resets again now. Seconds ticking on. What can Bohemians make of this? Gary Hoey again. Long ball across. Sean Oak again just makes himself big. Great clearance. Great game today by Sean Oak. And it's inside. James Conroy can play. Out to Neil Hoey on the left hand side for Bohemians. Cross. Kevin O'Rourke for Cork City. Goes back. Game management. Well played from Cork. They'll take this. Just have to hold out for 2 more minutes. Bohemians getting frustrated. It's a really good long ball. Sean Ogue on the ball. Just on the right hand side of Bohemians' box. Still shot will go out. Jack Madden. Cork City line in. Jack Madden, great tackle. Ball in for Sean Ogue. Kevin O'Rourke. Another good tackle by Gary. Green ball. Timeout for the next minute. So it's a line in from Cork City after that second timeout of the game. With a minute and a half remaining in this game. Cork 1-0 up. 1-2 between Patrick Hickey, Kevin O'Rourke. Kevin O'Rourke still on the ball. He's happy enough to go all the way back to Justin Garney. Ball is inside the box. Justin has the ball. No pressure. He's happy enough with this. And Justin has route one, as you could say. Oh. It is, referee has given a corner kick. Corner kick to Cork City. Sean Ogg asking the question, but the ref not interested. Corner kick with just over a minute to go in this game, plus stoppage time. So Kevin O'Rourke, Patrick Hickey again, trying to keep it in that corner. That is a goal kick to Bohemians, who are urgently trying to get the game restarted. James Conroy picking it up. Got Jack Madden right up. So the goalkeeper from this cannot kick it directly into the other half. It has to bounce from a goal kick in your own half. It's back here now. And Stefan Balrog goes across. Gary Hoy. Good ball across now. Neil Hoy. He's everywhere today is Sean Ogg. Bohemians really trying to get this back up. Could be Gary Hoy to launch it into the box. Try and feed off scraps. Let's see how it goes. Stefan Balrog stayed. He was thinking about going. He's gone to Stefan. Across to Neil Hoy. That's he got it though. Good tackle from Chris McGilligan. Gary Hoy. Down the line. Neil. Unlucky. That could be it. Referee looks like he's added on a minute. Justin Guy need to restart it. On behalf of Cork City here. It has to bounce, so it's what's happened is the indirect free kick, because as I said, you can't kick the ball directly from one half to another from a goal kick. So it has to bounce in your own half before going into the other person's half. So there we go. Stefan Balrog with a chance now. Cross to Neil Hoy. And that's the final whistle. Cork 1, Bohemians 0 for the first game. If you stick with us, in roughly between 10 and 15 minutes, we should have the second game, which will be Cork City against Shamrock Rovers. So welcome back to the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Association Cup. We're into the second game, which is Cork City versus Shamrock Rovers, just about to kick off. Just waiting for the referee's whistle. And we're off. Alan Wall over the ball. Back to Kevin Fogarty for Shamrock Rovers. First outing. Chris McGilligan on the ball for Shamrock Rovers here. Good ball to Alan. Unlucky, good idea. Trying to get on the front foot. Gary High for Cork City. Back to Justin Guiney. Justin have the ball. Cork winning the last game 1-0 versus Bohemian, so a goal from Sean Oak. Patrick Hickey tries to knock the ball back out. Out of play. Shamrock Rovers ball. Kevin O'Rourke, captain of Shamrock Rovers, on the line in. Big cross to Kevin Fogarty. Heavy touch. Can he get through? Sean Oak everywhere. Clearance. Clears from Neil Hoey. Back to Chris McGilligan. Comes down the line. Alan Wall on the ball for Shamrock Rovers. Takes on Patrick Hickey. A very direct ball. Great ball across to Kev O'Rourke. Kev O'Rourke, a lot around him. What's he going to do? Look for support. Keeps the ball. Shamrock Rovers. Chris McGilligan. Good ball. Straight through the lines again. Alan Wall. Standing over it. Looking for some support. What's he going to do? Has an effort. Falls in. Goal kicked Cork City. Shamrock Rovers started on the front foot. Justin Guiney to restart Cork City. Out to the left hand side. Gary High. Pressure on from Kev O'Rourke. Back into Justin Guiney. All the way across to Sean Og. Alan Wall's going to put the pressure. Direct ball. Patrick Hickey, good touch. Chris McGilligan steals it away. Now Alan Wall on the ball for Shamrock Rovers. Counter attack. One on one with Sean Og. He's taking him on. He's took on Patrick Hickey. Rolls it across. Chris McGilligan comes in. Good block from Patrick Hickey. That one's going to sting. Line in again. Chris McGilligan with the line in. Across. Alan Wall on the ball for Shamrock Rovers. One touch. And good save. Justin Guiney, good save. Alan Wall. Great effort. You'll see a lot of those today. Ball out here from Justin to Gary High. Being pressured by Alan. Back across. Sean Og on the ball again. Being pressured by Kev O'Rourke. Neil Hoey up front. Kev Fogarty and Neil Hoey one-on-one. Kev Fogarty, good recovery. Back to Patrick Hutton on the first time we've seen Patrick. Goes for a direct pass straight through the middle. Oh, good interception for Patrick Hickey. Sean Og lifts it back into the Shamrock Rovers area. Kevin Fogarty with a good header. All the way back. Chris McGilligan. And comes outside. Alan Wall. Good block by Gary Hoey. Patrick Hickey now on the ball for Cork, trying to break forward. Neil Hoey back. Gary Hoey. And then Sean Og all the way back. It's a strong base here for Cork City. Goes back across. Kev O'Rourke is in no man's land. Alan here to help him out. Alan Wall makes him make a move. Down the line. Neil Hoey on the ball. Back again. Gary Hoey. One more time. Neil Hoey. Long field ball. Sean O gets the ball forward into the Shamrock Rovers half. Kev Fogarty has the ball. Pass cut out by Gary Hoey. Back in again. Kevin O'Rourke, Kevin Fogarty. Back. Kev O'Rourke with a brilliant bit of skill to turn in past Patrick Hickey. Chris McGilligan on the ball. Cork setting up very much as a 2-2 here. They don't have any player up front. Two midfielders. Kevin O'Rourke asks Alan Wall to get a move on. Kevin O'Rourke trying to take Patrick Hickey on. He has. And it's a clearance. Sean Og again cuts across as he also often does. Really well played there. Neil Hoey has an opportunity. Tracked well by Kev Fogarty. There's Gary Hoey again. Cork City trying to hold on to the ball and make Shamrock Rovers work. You can see it. Puts it forward, unlucky. It's a line in for Cork City over on the right hand side. Almost a corner kick. Sean Og is on his way over to take it. Shamrock Rovers looking to set up zonally, it looks. Alan Wallace on Gary Hoey on the halfway line. Two lads with a late move in the box. Crossing it. Good save, Patrick Hutton. And picks it up in the second attempt. Good goalkeeping from the Shamrock Rovers goalkeeper. Picks it up, Chris McGilligan. Chris goes across. There's Kev O'Rourke, Alan Wall just on our near side here. It's a great touch. He puts it back in. A little bit too much on a great idea. Good covering back from Sean Og though. Going to reset just at the halfway point in the first half of this game. Just to go over the result in the first game as well. Cork beat Bohemians 1-0. So Cork on 3 points, Bohemians on 1 point. So Justin Guiney out to Sean Og. There's Patrick Hickey on the ball. Back to goal. Plays it again. Sean Og goes for a big switch. Gary Hoey. Alan Wall against Gary Hoey. Well played by Gary. It turns by Alan. And by Kevin. It's very well. Hold on to the ball. Back to him. That's some really good football from Cork. That midfield was free. Ball across. Neil Hoey going against Chris McGilligan. Puts it back. This is Cork. This is Gary Hoey for Cork. What's the next move going to be? Ball on the inside. Straight to Patrick Hutton. Good play though from Cork. Lovely bit of football in the midfield. Back out from Pat. Across to Chris McGilligan. And back to Fogarty. On the inside. Back to O'Rourke. Back across McGilligan with a long ball. Unlucky. Oh, what a touch from Fogarty. It's still in. That was a great touch from Fogarty. Great ball in. Oh, unlucky. Really good play. Reset now from a line in from Gary Howie. For Cork. It's a long ball across. Sean Ogg on the ball. It's a ball across to Gary Howie. A little bit too much on it from Sean Ogg. Shamrock Rovers forcing them into errors. Chris McGilligan. Chris McGilligan. Back across to Kevin O'Rourke. Which is on the inside of his half. Back across to Chris McGilligan. Been pressed. That's a 1-2. That's back. Kevin O'Rourke on the ball for Shamrock Rovers. In his own half. Back to Patrick Hutton in goal. One touch. Comes across. Good pressure from Gary Howie. That's a great first ball. Now, we need... Kevin O'Rourke has the effort. Oh, what a save, Justin Guiney. Great effort and brilliant save, Justin. Corner kick, Shamrock Rovers. Really good football there. Kevin O'Rourke across to take the corner kick for Shamrock Rovers. Kevin Fogarty gives him the short option. Alan Wallace floating free in the middle. Great interception there. Vital interception from Neil Howie. Still there. Alan goes all the way back. Chris McGilligan. Just over 2 minutes left in the first half. It's a tight game. Chris McGilligan hold on to the ball. Patrick Hutton in goal. He's gone for. Hutton is taking its time. Building from the back slowly. That's the ball down the wing to Fogarty. Kevin Fogarty. Good tackle for Sean Ogg. Patrick Hickey is in. Has the effort. Oh! Great effort, Patrick Hickey. Good save. I'm not sure if that was the post or the goalkeeper, or a combination of the two. Alan Wallace did well against Neil Howie for Cork. Back into Chris. And across to Kevin O'Rourke on the ball. Shamrock Rovers captain. Takes on Sean Ogg. First ball down to Kevin Fogarty. Unlucky not to... Playing on. Still on. Game still on. Kevin O'Rourke with it. Oh! Just dribbled by. It is a goal kick to Cork City. Cork City to start off again. Justin Gagne out to Gary Howie. Kevin O'Rourke puts the pressure. Long ball down. Shamrock Rovers ball. Into the final minute of the first half. Couple of good shots on either side. Justin Gagne with a great save. Patrick Hutton with a great save. Kevin O'Rourke on the ball here in the halfway line. Back to McGilligan. Into O'Rourke again. And then back to Hutton in goal. Shamrock Rovers. Referee is stopping the ball. The game because the ball is a bit soft, so they're just going to give them a new match ball. It's just going to reset. Referee checking he's happy with the ball. Back to Chris McGilligan. Excuse me. Now, Patrick Hutton for Shamrock Rovers. Straight out to Alan Wall. Oh, Patrick Hickey. Good save from Patrick Hutton. Oh, it's still there. Still alive. Out. That's a great turn from Alan Wall to get himself out of trouble. Gary Howie and Alan Wall. Great tackle. Referee gives a Cork ball. Yellow card for Alan Wall for kicking the ball away. Reset. Line in for Cork City. And to stoppage time in the first half, Gary Howie over here. Launches it into the box. Good header away from Kevin Fogarty. Alan Wall on the ball for Shamrock Rovers. Goes wide. Kevin O'Rourke. In a less step over. Great step over for Kevin Fogarty. Into Alan Wall. One touch. What a save, Justin Guiney. On fire today. Brilliant save. Neil Hoey's with the break. He's on the break. He's still carrying it. No one is pressing him. He's gone all the way wide. Sean Oakes on the ball from where he scored in the first half. Good defending from Shamrock Rovers. And that is half time. 0-0 in the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Association Cup here. Join us in 2 or 3 minutes and we'll get back for the second half. And just lining up for the second half here. We just see Stuart walking over, about to say something, but the microphone went live. Yeah, you're not saying anything. That's a wise thing. So it is the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Association Cup. So it's nil all. First half really was a tale of two goalkeepers. Some absolutely excellent saves and really good football from both sides. It looks like Cork City are going to kick off for the second half. 10 minutes to go in this game. Just looking at it, it looks like Shamrock Rovers are sticking with Alan Wall and Kevin in the midfield. It looks like it's a 2-2. Whereas Patrick Hickey's very much playing as a striker for Cork City. It's ball back from Patrick Hickey to Sean Og. And we are underway in the second half. Gary Hoy. Ball across. Kevin Fogarty with a really good back heel clearance. Chris McGilligan. That's really composed football from Shamrock Rovers. Goes for the direct ball. Great header from Gary Hoy. Kevin O'Rourke. Free out. Neil Hoy backing in to Kevin Fogarty. Free kick Shamrock Rovers. Ball across from Fogarty to McGilligan. Down there for Wall. Keeping the ball, Shamrock Rovers early on, making Cork chase it. Ball across from McGilligan to Fogarty. That is back out. That's given away by Fogarty. It is a corner kick to Cork City. It's a good opportunity for Cork to load the box. Neil Hoy's across to take it. Patrick Hickey, Gary Hoy making their way into the box. Sean Og just inside of the Cork half, waiting for possible cutback. Alan Wall tracking Gary Hoy. Zonal marking. Kevin Fogarty's going to push out to Patrick Hickey. Looks like they could take it short. They have. And Neil Hoy is back across. This is the one touch from Sean Og. He was when he hit it. He was thinking about it. He has the effort. Great block by Chris McGilligan. Wall on the ball. 50-50 won by Hoy. McGilligan. Fogarty again. Big swap. It's a great touch by O'Rourke. Back by Hoy. Guiney back on the ball for Cork. One well back by Gary Hoy. Across to Sean Og. It's gone down the line. Neil Hoy up against McGilligan. Hoy. Cross across. Gary Hoy. Down that line. Really good run from Hoy. Does very well to keep it in. As Kev Fogarty standing him up. Good tackle from Fogarty. Pat Hickey on the ball now. Turns him in. It's a really good last second tackle. Where's this ball going to break to? Alan Wall. Can he turn it and get it out of Pat? Beats Patrick Hickey with a great turn inside. Hickey stays with him. A cup handball. Free in. Handball. Ball is given. Down the line. O'Rourke. Inside. Wall. O'Rourke. Oh, really good tackle last second by Hoy. Good opportunity there for O'Rourke to tap it in. Just a momentary change of crutches for Fogarty. Just holding the game up for a minute on the sidelines. Doing some running and prayers here. Back on now the pitch. Corner kick to Shamrock Rovers. Kevin O'Rourke over the ball. Cuts it in. Really good tackle from Hoy and Alan Wall. It is a Cork ball. Really good full-blooded tackle there from Hoy and Wall. Gary Hoy on the ball. Line in for Cork. It's a big ball across to Sean Og, in between Sean Og and Kevin Fogarty gets the ball. Alan Wall has a chance there, one-on-one. Picks out. That's a really, really good save again, Justin Guiney. Good football from Shamrock Rovers from back to front there, winning it. Wall is down, just off the half shot. He's okay, it's just an impact injury. Just give him a second to get himself back up. He's okay. He's made of tough stuff. Another corner kick for Shamrock Rovers, the third of this half. Pulled back. Alan Wall just over the top. Just coming up to the halfway point in the second half of this game. Cork City would be happy with this. Would be 5 points from 2 games. Will they sit back and hold it, or will they go for? They have had one really good chance for Patrick. Hutton has saved it or pushed it onto the post, so they do have chances. Patrick Hickey across to Sean Hogue. Long ball up here. Here's Neil Howie. Crutch. So for anyone who's watching who hasn't seen that before, as I said earlier at the start, your crutch is essentially an extension of your hand. So as his crutches were in the air and they weren't planted there, so when the ball hit the crutch, that's essentially given a handball and a free kick into Cork City. So just in case you haven't seen it before, that's what happened. So Gary Howie over the ball. See what he does here. He has the effort. Patrick Hutton tells everyone, let it go, reset. Shamrock Rovers. Ball coming in from Patrick Hutton. It's gone across then to McElliott. Shamrock Rovers trying to play their way out of the back, as they always do. O'Rourke has turned. He's got space. There's no one pressing on him. Shamrock Rovers manager Stuart McSweeney asked him to push on. Alan Wall up against Sean Hogue. Kevin O'Rourke on the ball again. Does well to get away from Neil Howie there. Chris McElliott goes back across. Kevin O'Rourke keeps it in well. You can probably hear in the background Shamrock Rovers manager Stuart McSweeney urging his players to push forward with space. Fogarty across. Alan Wall. Good block again by Sean Hogue. Back to Chris McElliott still on Shamrock Rovers ball. Kevin Fogarty on the ball on the left hand side. The ball hit off of Gary Howie's stump, so that's a free kick, free in to Shamrock Rovers. It is a direct free kick, just about 12, 13 yards outside the box at an angle. Alan Wall can hit these. Got some movement on the backside. Patrick Hickey's trying to keep a hold of Kevin Fogarty. Alan Wall steps up. Has the effort, hits Sean Hogue, corner kick for Shamrock Rovers. Sean Hogue in the way of everything today. Between him and Justin Guiney, Cork look impenetrable. Another corner kick coming in. This time again, Kevin O'Rourke for Shamrock Rovers. We've got Neil Howie just keeping an eye on Chris McElliott out of picture, and then in the box, Kevin Fogarty and Alan Wall are making the movements. Kevin O'Rourke, back to Alan Wall, back to He has to play it. Sean Hogue does well. Big switch now. This is Neil Howie against Chris McElliott. Does he have the pace? Does he have the pace? Heavy touch. Has the effort. Really good save. Really good effort, Neil Howie. Cork are dangerous on that counter-attack. Great save from Patrick Hutton. Switched on. Corner kick for Cork. Sean Hogue unmarked. 1-2 with Patrick Hickey and Neil Howie. Oh, he's turning back. Patrick Hickey rolls it in. Oh, really good save. Good football from Cork. Very clever. Hutton on the ball. Resets. Kevin Fogarty been encouraged to carry until he's pressed by Stuart McSweeney. Seven O'Rourke has been faced up. Oh, can he do it? Oh. Alan Wall. Free out. Free to Cork. Alan Wall was deemed to follow through. Cork City are calling a timeout with 1 minute to go in the second half. So just the end of the timeout from Cork City there. The two teams coming back onto the pitch. We have still running repairs on Kevin Fogarty's crutch. We just need to get a new rubber planter on the bottom of it. So that's been addressed as we start. It looks like the players are just coming out now. It's just with about a minute and plus maybe 2 minutes left in the second half here. So it's a free kick for Cork City in their own half. And the game is back on. Kerry Hoey with the free kick for Cork City. Goes back to Justin Guiney in goal, who's had an absolutely unbelievable afternoon so far. They'd be happy with this, I think, Cork City. You know, as it stands, they've 1 win, 1 draw, 2 tough games. It's a ball out. Neil Hoey, heavy touch on the knee. Kevin O'Rourke back across to Fogarty. Fogarty across the wall. Tries for a 1-2. Bit hasty. O'Rourke mopping up very well. Still time. McElliott goes across Alan Wall. Kevin Fogarty's gone up front now. Looks like it's Rovers are playing with just one at the back, going for this win. It's a really good ball. O'Rourke. This is it. Rovers are happy to keep the ball. Alan Wall looks like he's slotting at the other part of the two, so he can do this, where he's going to have the effort. Almost unlucky. O'Rourke, Fogarty, Hoey, McElliott puts the ball out across. Unlucky, can't keep it in. Into the last minute of this half of this game, it looks like. As it stands, Cork would be into the final. Sean O will go over the ball for Cork City. Ball down. Kevin O'Rourke blocks it. In again, Neil Hoey's going to take this for Cork. He steps away from it. Sean Og. Really quick ball, switched on, Patrick Hickey. It's a good ball, Neil Hoey. What can he do with it? Oh, really good tackle from Fogarty. And that is it. Welcome back to the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Association Cup. So, this is the final game of the group stages, or the first round, if you will. So we have got the Dublin derby now, Bohemians versus Shamrock Rovers. In the first game, Cork beat Bohemians 1-0. And in the second game, Shamrock Rovers and Cork City drew 0-0. So this is to see who will join Cork City in the final. So we're about to start here for the first half. 2 10-minute halves, 5-a-side games. And after this game, then we have an exhibition between our junior amputee teams. So looking forward to that. It's always good fun and exciting to see the next generation join in. Just waiting on the referee's whistle to get going. And we're off. Stefan Balrog to Neil Hoey, back to Gary Hoey. It's a ball down to Stefan Balrog again. Gary Hoey goes long. And I have to take this opportunity to apologise to Jack. His name is not Madden, it's Douglas. Don't know where I got Madden from. Jack Douglas on the far side, number 8 for Bohemians. This is a line in from Kevin Fogarty. Long ball down, direct. Leaves it. James Conroy on the ball. Kevin O'Rourke, Stefan Balrog did well under pressure there. Back to Gary Hoey. Get a good deflection from Alan Walker and Fogarty get in. Neil Hoey's playing on. Could have been a crutch. Referee playing advantage. Neil Hoey. Oh, drags it wide. Really, really good chance within the first minute from Neil Hoey for Bohemians. Really good play. Good start. These games, much like their mainstream counterparts, can be quite spicy. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. That's a lovely back heel from Alan Wall to Kevin Fogarty. Does he have the pace? Stefan Balrog gets back. Good football from Fogarty. And it's a 1-2. James Conroy can pick it up. Really good play. This is a really, really bright start to the game. Long ball. Neil Hoey. McGellier just sweeps across. Plays it to Alan Wall. And comes across. Kevin O'Rourke being closed down by Douglas. And it's up here to Kevin Fogarty. Shamrock Rovers just onside the Bowes paw. It's a really, really good clearance. Just a bit of a better ball there from Fogarty, and O'Rourke was in for a really good opportunity. Good football, Kevin Fogarty on the ball with a line in. That's back O'Rourke. And then Fogarty has an effort. Good save, James Conroy. Good effort, Fogarty. Shamrock Rovers need to regroup. Alan Wall is now being auxiliary left back. High on the ball now for Bohemians. Goes down the line to Douglas. Really good ball. Great first touch from Douglas. Lovely layoff. Stefan Balrog has a big switch on if he needs it. Neil Hoey's on the ball now for Bohemians. Back across Stefan Balrog. Stefan has the effort to flat. Oh, that could have went anywhere off Fogarty for a corner kick for Bohemians. Bohemians look well rested after that. This is the ball back here from Stefan Balrog. One touch. Has the effort off. Oh, that could have went anywhere. Kevin Fogarty is very grateful that it went behind. Corner kick here. Neil Hoey for Bohemians. Rolls it in. Stefan Balrog. Back to Neil. Back to Gary Hoey. Douglas if he needs him. He goes down the line. Clearance. It's a corner kick for Bohemians, which Neil Hoey will take again. Neil Hoey to take this corner again for Bohemians. Has that roll out. Back again to Neil Hoey. Trying to take on O'Rourke. Balrog. Oh, good effort. They're getting closer. Stefan Balrog for Bohemians. Patrick Hutton now having a look when he's going to set the ball back. There's a big space here for Kevin O'Rourke, and he's found him. He's gone back to him. That's a long ball from Hickey. Ball's bounced, stayed in. Ball is in. That's a Bohemian ball. Captain Gary Hoey going to take this. It's down the line, quick one. Stefan Balrog. Faced up by 2 Rovers players. Comes back again. Does really well to keep possession. Hoey. Good sweeping ball. Touch from Hoey. Kevin O'Rourke, captain of Shamrock Rovers, has Neil Hoey on him. Comes back. Chris McGellier. That's a good ball. Alan Wall first time. Kevin Fogarty, a good tackle from Neil Hoey. Playing on, Kevin Fogarty's down. Neil Hoey gets by Kevin O'Rourke. Chris McGellier, oh, that's a painful one. Free out. This is a crutch. Referee is called crutch. James Conroy not happy. It's a long. Running repairs it out. It's reset now. Just had to fix a broken crutch. Alan Moyle back there. Fair play. Good sportsmanship. Game is back on. James Conroy with a long ball. Stefan Balrog. Oh, really good touch. Ball into Neil Hoey. This goes for a big stick. Gary wins it in the air. Looks like it's going to be a Shamrock Rovers line in. Ball on the line, nice and quick. Ball is given there. It is Alan Wall for Shamrock Rovers. Ball lined in. It's back to him from Chris McElliott. Alan Wall trying to take on. That's a really good bit of football. That's a really good ball. Fogarty against Hoey. Can he do it? Oh, referee gives it out as a handball free in to Bohemians. Ball gone quick out to Stefan Balrog. He's got Jack free if you can see him. That's a really good block. That's again, now this is Neil Hoey on the right hand side for Bohemians. Has an effort. Patrick Hutton very confident there, just says let it go. Reset from Shamrock Rovers. Here's this effort again. Really good ball. Block could have been given as a stump there. One touch. Neil Hoey with a really good effort. Patrick Hutton confident of his angle, said let it go. Plays it out from the back. Really, really good ball. O'Rourke under pressure from Douglas. Alan Moore wants it. Now he's got 2-on-2. What can they do? Knocks it down. O'Rourke versus Hoey. He's tearing him inside. Referee has said play on. No free given. Referee says play on. This is Stefan Balrog. Now he's got a 3-on-2. This is Hoey over this side. Balrog. Referee is happy to let all of that go. Chris and Stefan having a little pat in the back in the middle there. Game still going. Really, really good energetic start to this game, just at a halfway point of the first half. So we've got Hutton. That's really, really confident from Hutton. His footwork today has been great. This is McElliott. It's a ball down. Giving away Jack Douglas. Great interception. This is a good ball up to Kevin O'Rourke. He's got two around him. What can he do? He needs support. Kevin Fogarty. Does he go back? He gets a tackle. Big switch on. O'Rourke goes by Hoey, but Hoey's still back with him. Long ball wide. That's Jack Douglas has been brilliant today with those interceptions. Now Stefan Balrog one-on-one with Chris McElliott. He's got Jack Douglas just out of picture. Has the effort. Really good save by Hutton again. Still in. Well done. That's some excellent goalkeeping and defending. Here's this again. So really good work from Jack Douglas. Stefan Balrog 1-1 says why not have the shot. Patrick Hutton really good swat. Saves it, stops it going out from corner and keeps Shamrock Rovers in the game. Fogarty back to Hutton. Hutton really good ball. Really, really good press for Bohemians here. Jack Douglas is having a great game. Kevin O'Rourke leaves him behind for now. Standing again, it's a tough one to do. I've been done by that move by Kevin O'Rourke hundreds of times. Alan Wall on the ball here now for Shamrock Rovers. Ball up, cleared away. The ball is still in. It looks like it's staying in. It's McElliott with a good ball back. Oh, unfortunate. It's gone out for a corner kick. So you just switch on. Stuart McSweeney looking at the players to get in position. And Hoey. And it's 1-0. Gary Hoey to Neil Hoey. Referee says the ball was in the quadrant. Shamrock Rovers fans said it wasn't. Or the players said it wasn't. We're going to see this again. So it looks like, yeah, it was behind the line. Looks completely fine. Ball across. Composure, really good composure. 1-0 Bohemians. Jack Douglas. Really good football there. Shamrock Rovers feel aggrieved that was in, but on the replays it shows that the ball was not over the line. They've gone back. Unusual, the ball was just kicked out of play there by Alan Moore. I think he was looking for Chris McElliott. Corner again. Stefan Balrog. This is where they got their last goal from. Can they do it again? It's the ball across. In between two. This is Neil Hoey all the way back. Playing it safe. 1 minute left in the first half. Bohemians 1-0 up. This is James Conroy on the ball for Bohemians. He's gone. Oh, it's pressure on from Kevin O'Rourke. He has the pressure on him. Green ball. Shamrock Rovers won possession really well there by Kevin O'Rourke. Ball inside. Good tackle. Alan Wall still in it. Good tackle. Good tackles both time. Stefan Balrog on the ball here. Alan Wall coming back. Got the ball. Referee says free kick, nothing more. Good tackle. Was a foul. Stefan Balrog looks all right, thankfully. She's getting back up. We're going to have another look at that. Yeah, tough tackle, but referee made the right call. Just into the added time of the first half here. 1-0 Bohemians. Gary Hoey goes across to Neil. Neil Hoey has an effort. Woo, wasn't far away. Not afraid to shoot from distance today, Bohemians. It's working out for them. Just a reset now from the last couple of seconds in the first half. Patrick Hutton on the ball for Shamrock Rovers. Really, really good first half. High energy. Both teams getting stuck in. Chris McElliott for Shamrock Rovers in their right back position. He's going for a more direct. That's a great ball for Kevin Fogarty. What can he do with it? He's driving on. He's driving on. He's been instructed to shoot. Gives it back in between two. Now they have to get back. Shamrock Rovers are in trouble. They're in trouble. This is Neil Hoey, Jack Douglas and Stefan Balrog going in the middle. Stefan Balrog. Really good tackle by Kev O'Rourke. And he does so well to get away with it. What can he do? And he does some again. It's 3 players O'Rourke is beating on his own here. What a run. That's it's an unfortunate touch. Corner kick. Referee's playing it. Referee's playing her into the 11th minute. Some time added on for the goal, perhaps. Looks like this will be the first, or the last action, I should say, of the first half. Shamrock Rovers looking to get into it. Still lots of time to go. So we're setting up here. Alan Wall on the ball. What can he do? He's found Stefan Balrog with a good clearance, and that is the first half. We'll be back to you within the next 5 minutes. Hello and welcome back to the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Association Cup. So this is the last game in the group stages, or the league stage if you want to call it that. Bows are 1-0 up, Bohemian 1-0 up at half time from a corner, quick corner centred by Gary Hoy and then finished by Neil Hoey. So Shamrock Rovers have it all to play for here. As it stands, this scoreline, it will be Bohemians versus Cork City in the final. Second half to be started from Alan Wall. Has an effort from kickoff. James Conroy now to restart. So Jacko in goal here. Trying to see where he's going to go. Interesting to see what Shamrock Rovers do in the second half. This is Stefan Balrog goes back. Good play. Holding on to the ball. Keep possession is important at this point. Make Shamrock Rovers run. A lot of tired legs out there. It's a good ball from Neil Hoey. Goes wide. Gary Hoy can't keep it in. Line in for Shamrock Rovers. To be taken by Chris McElliott. Kevin Fogarty trying to take on. Chris McElliott, can he find him with a long ball? That's back by Gary Hoy. Knocked down. Now Jack Douglas on the ball. He's got a free run. Only Alan Wall to beat. Alan Wall did well to recover. Shamrock Rovers back well. Neil Hoey. Back across. Jack. Unlucky. Jack Douglas. Really good effort. Good football from Bohemians. Won that on the counter-attack. Broke it back here. We're going to see this again. So Jack Douglas does really well. Holds it up. Doesn't lose his head. Knock ball back across by Stefan. Lays off. Jack Douglas. Very unfortunate not to hit the target there. Game back on. Hutton to O'Rourke. O'Rourke is carrying it on. Looks like Bohemians have stopped the press a little bit. Kev Fogarty trying to win that. Ball goes through to James Conroy. He'll be happy to wait, I would imagine. He's not being pressed. Alan Wall going to set the press now. That'll leave Neil Hoey open, which he does, and that's the ball. Alan Wall's going to cut back. Alan being chasing down Neil Hoey. Neil Hoey goes back to the goalkeeper. Bohemians will be happy enough to do this for the next 8 minutes or so. It's up to Shamrock Rovers to force the issue. Stuart McSweeney on the sideline, not too happy. Lovely, really long ball down there from Jacko. Stefan Balrog gives it back to Gary Hoey. This is Jack Douglas in lots of time. Oh, Jack, it's getting closer. You feel it's coming for the young man today. Got some really, really good positions. Referee's just 2 footballs on the pitch. We're going to see that replay again from Jack. So really long ball, just missed by Kevin O'Rourke. Jack Douglas with a really good first touch. Second touch. Oh, that's not far away at all. Good play by Jack Douglas. Bohemians looking really good here. Chris McElliott for Shamrock Rovers on the right of their own defence. Checks back. Good pressure by Stefan. This is Kevin O'Rourke. Comes out wide. Alan Wall can keep it in play. He's gone for a long ball. Can Kevin Fogarty keep it in? He does. He's had the effort. Crutch free in. Kevin Fogarty just down to... Is he hurt? Looks like he's stood on as well as the ball. Painful one, but he's okay. So from the sideline you can hear Stuart McSweeney, Shamrock Rovers coach, asking Alan Wall to have a shot, find the target. So it's not that discreet what we're going to see coming up next. Alan Wall steps up. Can he roll it into Chris? He hits it. Oh, I'm not even sure that was hit with such force. It could be a header by Gary Hoey. If it is, you might need 2 Panadol. Line in here. Taken quickly. Kevin O'Rourke, faced up by Gary Hoey. We've said that a lot today. Gary's been very good, sticking with Kevin. That's out wide. There's Alan Wall trying to take in. Stefan Balrog with a crutch, I think. Free in to Shamrock Rovers. I believe it was a crutch. Looks like they're going to load the box. Let Chris McElliott take this one. Kevin Fogarty is on the halfway line for Shamrock Rovers. He's given an option here. He is. Number 3 coming into your picture. Chris McElliott. Has something worked? Given away by Chris, unfortunate. Good idea. Just didn't quite come off. Stefan Balrog has been told to leave it by James Conroy. He goes forward. Trying to put the pressure on it. Neil Hoey with the line in for Bohemians. Just coming up to the halfway point of the second half here. Bohemians will be very happy with this. All the way back to James Conroy in goal. He's been pressed well by Kevin. Now press. This is Gary Hoey. Alan Wall has lots of time. Now he's going to be pressed from behind. Stephen Balrog trying to make up the ground. Really good ball. Kevin O'Rourke. Unlucky. Alan Wall collapses in exasperation outside the box, as does Gary Hoey in the box. Really good effort. We'll see this again now. So it's good play. Alan Wall gives a great ball. Good touch from Kevin. Oh, just off the outside of his foot, or the inside instead of the outside. We've got a player down with cramp at the minute. Gary Hoey's done a lot of running. You can understand that. It's going to be restarted from James Conroy once everybody gets up and about again. Game back on. Conroy, ball down. Stephen Balrog, really well tackled. Now Kevin O'Rourke, can he pass it? Oh, it's 1-1. Alan Wall with a goal. He is delighted with that, as well he should be. Really, really good tackle. Win the ball back high. That's it. Shamrock Rovers telling them this game is still on. Here's the replay. Really good tackle from Kevin Fogarty. Kevin O'Rourke, such composure. Almost a carbon copy of the first goal from Neil Hoey. Alan Wall, good position, good finish, good composure. Game on. 5 minutes left. All the way back now to James Conroy. Watch for this route ball. The route one ball is what Stuart McSweeney is telling his team. The ball is given it. Really well won in the air by Chris McElliott. Now, this is the danger of doing that. You can get counter-attacked. It's 2-on-2. Kevin O'Rourke. That's it. Kevin Fogarty on the ball now. Kevin Fogarty has left Neil Hoey behind. What can he do in this? Cross. Oh, could have went anywhere. James Conroy, most composed man on the pitch. Good ball back from Stefan Balrog. This is Neil Hoey. This is Jack Douglas. Here with his crutch. Alan Wall down. Taking a breather. All smiles. Gets up. Game still on. It's the ball played back. All the way. Chris McElliott all the way back to Patrick Hutton in goal. This is out to Kevin Fogarty under pressure. That is a really, really good ball from Kevin Fogarty. He's had a really good game today. This is back. Cross. Ball given away. Kevin O'Rourke, Neil Hoey. That's a goal. 2-1. Neil Hoey, both goals today. Really good finish. Ball given away, capitalised on by Bohemians. I see this again now. So Christian McGelly gives the ball away. Really, really good play again by Jack Douglas. Really calm and great touch. Neil Hoey delighted with that. 2-1. As it stands now, Bohemians versus Cork. Looks like our final. Shamrock Rovers have just over 3 minutes to score. Get back in the game. Kevin O'Rourke. Alan Wall tries to win it back against Stephen Balrog. Does. Jack Douglas. Ooh, that's a painful one. That's a sore one. Alan Wall in considerable amount of pain there. Jack Douglas trying to win it back. Alan it looks like it's on his right knee. Let's have a look at this again. So, yeah, giving it in. Oh, it's the crutch when it comes up. His left crutch comes up and hits Alan on the stump in the midriff. It's an impact injury. So you got a whack where right there. He's trying to show. Got a really bad hit of the crutch. He's in a lot of pain. Can he do all right? Can he keep going? Just going to have a look at it. Make sure they're okay. Just going to have a quick look at it. Just under 2 minutes to go. Minute and a half to go. Chris McElliott. Alan Wall off injured. Doesn't look like he's going to be coming back on. Looks like a really severe injury. It's a big blow for them. As the ball is coming. Oh, that could have just dropped in. Keeper, you could hear it shouting, James Conroy. The ball just kind of, luckily for him, here's the effort again. Chris McElliott on the halfway line, direct free kick. Just hits it up. James Conroy, oh, he was very fortunate that didn't drop in, but he'll take it. Alan Wall is back up, has his sock back on. Looks like he could be coming back in. Ball away by James Conroy. Goalkeeper cannot come out of his box. And the ball is in the box just about. Stuart McSweeney is crying out for him to go long. Get that ball in the box. 30 seconds to go. Patrick Hutton with a really long ball. And they're happy to see that go out. Bohemians will be happy with this. 20 seconds plus stoppage time. Looks like they need a timeout from Shamrock Rovers called, so back in 1 or 2 minutes. So just at the end of the timeout here in the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Association Cup, it is 2-1 to Bohemians at the minute. As it stands, it'll be Bohemians versus Cork City in the final of the Cup. Stuart McSweeney just off the screen there, you can hear him asking the Shamrock Rovers players to press high, risk it. They need to get a goal to get back into this. So as it starts, it's James Conroy in goal for Bohemians. That's one ball out. So it's Stefan Balrog in the ball. Kevin Fogarty is asked to press. Referee is playing advantage. Stefan Balrog is in here. Bohemians has the effort. Good save from Patrick Hutton again. Shamrock Rovers are in trouble here. Really good replay. Really good work from Stefan Balrog, excuse me. He's on the halfway line, shooting down. He has no other option on. Has the effort. Good save. So here we go now. It is Stefan Balrog with the ball coming in. Lay it back. We've seen this routine a few times. So Alan Wall can get in. No, he's been chased. Gary Hoey composed as usual at the back. This is Jack Douglas. Gets it. Oh, Christopher Magelia chases it. Now Kevin O'Rourke is chasing Gary Hoey, facing his own goal. James Conroy with a good ball. Very well composed there. Into the added time at the minute. Jack. Oh, that's a painful one. That's Neil Hoey down on the far side. Kevin Fogarty trying to win the ball. Looks like the referee is giving him a yellow card. We'll see that again, I think. Yeah, so let's see. Ball comes down the line. With touch. Yeah, comes through the back of him. Neil Hoey, painful one. He's not happy. Yellow card. It's a painful one. Bit of cramp as well. A lot of football played today by these guys. No subs. 20 minutes of football back to back is difficult for anybody. Looks like hopefully he'll be okay. He looks like he's okay. Just trying to fix the crutch it bent there, so we're just going to see if we can get a new replacement crutch for Neil Hoey. If not, we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way and stand on it. Now that one is gone, so Gary Hoey's got a spare crutch for Neil Hoey. No relation in case anyone was wondering. And happy enough to start again. So it's a free kick in to Bohemians into added time. Been advised by James Conroy if he wants to have a shot for Neil Hoey. And he does. Not far away. And that is the final whistle. So Bohemians into the final against Cork City, which will be coming up after our juniors game. Welcome back to the Ottobock, the final of the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Association Cup here between Bohemians and Cork City. So this is it. This is the final itself. If it ends in a draw at full time, then it will go into extra time and penalties. So let's see how we get on here. So Justin Guinan out to Kevin O'Rourke for Cork City. Goes across here. It's Kevin Fogarty for Cork City. Back to O'Rourke. Sean Ogue outside him. Plays at the Sean Ogue. It's done really well, keeping it starting out. Kevin O'Rourke, Sean Ogue is on this wing. He picks him out really well, Sean O'Rourke. Sean Ogue, just shouting now. The referee said nothing going. Ball down the line. This is Patrick Hickey out to Sean Ogue. Cork have started really brightly here. Good tackle from Cork. Oh, but Sean Ogue keeps away with it. Can he find Patrick Hickey? He can. Oh, unlucky for Patrick Hickey. Just scuffs the shot into the ground. Good opportunity within the first 45 seconds. So it's out now to Neil Hoey on the ball. Back to James Conroy in goal for Bohemians. Across now, Gary Hoey. And James Conroy trying to take the sting out of Cork's tail there from a really, really bright start from them. Could have be 1-0 up at this point already. This is Neil Hoey back to James Conroy. We've seen this pattern a lot. This is the way they play, nice and measured, controlled. Gary Hoey has the ball. He's gone down that wing. Can he? He's trying to find young Jack Douglas, and the ball is just rolled out of play. So it is the line in for Cork, deep inside their own half. You can hear James Conroy just asking people to go to shape. Sean Ogue. Back to Justin Guinan in goal. That's Kevin Fogarty at the left back. All on the right hand side. Back to Sean Ogue. Cork now trying to get up the pitch. Here's Kevin O'Rourke. Knocks it back 1-2. Trying to take Stefan Balrog out of the game. Fogarty. Oh, it's tough position there for Sean Ogue. He got the tackle. It is a Bohemians ball. Gary Hoey is going to take this, the captain of Bohemians. We have a player down, Kevin Fogarty. That's really severe cramp, I think, for Kevin Fogarty. Referee giving him a hand. Hopefully it passes. Here we go. Trying to get this cramp sorted. As I said earlier, a lot of games, a lot of football been played in quick succession here. And first time in 18 months that we've had a competitive thing. So this was inevitable. It's doing okay though. Looks okay. Kevin Fogarty. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to continue. Physio is out to have a look at him now. Just having a look here now, see if we can get Kevin back up. Physio's just checking to see if everything is all right, if it is just cramp or if it's an injury. Just checking on the calf. Trying to shake out whatever cramp is in there. So let's see, can he straighten it out? He's in some discomfort. Looks like he's back to his feet, hopefully. Yeah, just stretching out the calf. Looks like it's going to be a sub, can't continue. He's in a lot of pain there. Just trying to find a replacement to come on now. We might have Chris Elliott. We might have a new player today. Yeah, it looks like we might have a new player joining us today, which is exciting. This first game. So we're just getting a sub warmed up. It's been a bit of a lengthy stoppage. Kevin Fogarty coming off, which is fine. Looks okay. can't continue. So we're going to have a sub now for Cork. Got a new lad up front, number 5. So here we go. Bohemians to kick it back off. It's Neil Hoey. It's a big ball. That's a great switch across from Hoey to Douglas. Good touch on the knee. Can he take him on? Patrick, a really good tackle. And there's Kev O'Rourke for Cork City. Taking their time. Sean Ogue goes across to Patrick Hickey. Patrick Hickey back to Sean Ogue, being pressed by Stefan Balrog. Kev O'Rourke. Can he find... He's gone back. He's gone back again. This is good football from Cork, holding on to the ball. That's what manager Fergal Duffy wants him to be doing today. This is a crutch. The referee is playing advantage. Kevin O'Rourke. He's got to the new guy. This is David. Nice good ball back, good layback. Keeping possession. Sean Ogue trying to find Kevin O'Rourke. Does. He's made that run again for him. Kevin O'Rourke on the ball has options outside him. This is out to David. Good first touch. Oh, crutch. Free in. Done well. Done really well. So free kick right on the edge of the box for Cork City. Looks like it's going to be taken by Kevin O'Rourke. Stefan Balrog saying that he didn't have his hands out. Referee disagrees. Free kick given. It's just going to count out the correct number of yards. It just needs Stefan Balrog to come back a bit. Referee is happy now. Kevin O'Rourke, edge of the box. What's he going to do? Has the effort. Saved by James Conroy. And it looks like it's a Cork ball on the far side. This is it. Sean Ogue for Cork City on the left-hand side, halfway inside the Bohemians' half. Rolls it back. Kevin O'Rourke being chased by Gary Hoey. We've heard that before. Patrick Hickey across to Dave. Unlucky David. Unlucky. Lets the ball out. This is Gary Hoey going out to take this. Shouting for Stefan Balrog to avoid a quick one. He's moving along now. Nice and quick. It's a ball for Jack Douglas. Oh, really good effort. So it looks like it's Sean Ogue to be taking a line in. Back to Justin Guiney and goal for Cork, who's yet to be beaten today. Cork haven't conceded at all, so shows you the kind of team they are. Back to Justin Guiney. Kevin O'Rourke. And it goes wide. This is Patrick Hickey. Goes back. This is good football. Balrog presses. That's good. Now can O'Rourke get out of it? Poor first touch. Hickey gets it. Hickey gives it across. Oh, unlucky in between two. Now what can Bohemians do with this break? We've got Jack Douglas one side, Stefan Balrog the other. He's gone for Stefan Balrog. Will he have a strike? He does. Oh, just over. Just over. Good effort. Bohemians are trying to get out from the back. Gary Hoey seems confident to push everybody else up and leave himself as the only man back. Could work out. They could overload with the front. They could get caught on the back. Let's see. Sean Ogue on the left back position in his own half. Back to Justin Guiney. And he's going to go all the way across to Patrick Hickey. And now Stefan Balrog will engage. Really well done by Pat. And now this is Sean Ogue again. Jack Douglas with a great bit of pressure. This is Dave on the ball. David with a really good ball to Pat Hickey. And then back across. Sean Ogue on the left-hand side. And David again getting involved in the game, not shy. That's a really good ball, Kevin O'Rourke. And Gary Hoey, as always, right behind them. It is a Bohemians ball. Last hit off Kevin O'Rourke for Cork City. Gary Hoey over the ball. Back inside. James Conroy. Neil Hoey at left back is going to get the ball. Just on the ball now. He's been encouraged to carry it. So he has the ability to do so. Now it's an overload. Is he going to shoot or left and right? He has a shot, Justin Guiney. Turns on it now. This is Kev O'Rourke, goes back. This is Sean Ogue. Goes wide. Too much on that for Kev O'Rourke to chase. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Bohemians, the ball back with James Conroy. Back here now to Neil Hoey on the left back position inside his own half. Goes inside to Gary Hoey, who's now asked him to push on. And will it find them? It's a really good ball from Hoey to Hoey. Ball laid back in. This is Stefan into Jack. Really good, really alert goalkeeping there from Justin Guiney. And reset. It's attack versus defence at the minute. Will the ball go out or will it stay in? Gary Hoey has kept it in. Play away. That's into Neil now. Neil Hoey on the ball. Stefan Balrog down the line. He uses him. It's been checked by Pat Hickey. And that's the ball goes behind them. That's it. Neil Hoey with the ball back to Gary Hoey. Been pressed by Kev O'Rourke. Now he needs somebody else to press Stefan Balrog. Dave is in front of him. And again, really good pressure. Kev O'Rourke is occupying the middle of the pitch. Start narrow. So this is Neil Hoey on the ball. Turns Pat Hickey. Can he go Jack Douglas or will he have an effort himself? He's trying to turn Hickey in. This could be a great goal. Oh, great save. Justin Guiney and a clearance. Well done. Neil Hoey did excellent there. Beat two men. And this is Gary Hoey on the ball. Oh, Kev O'Rourke and Neil. They have a lot of energy still, Bohemians. Back to James Conroy. Long ball. Really, really good touch. Unlucky. Very, very good tackle there again by Dave. Into Kev O'Rourke. Kev O'Rourke tries to take him on. Nice, two players on. Oh, Patrick Hickey misses it. This is Jack Douglas. No advantage. Crutch free in for Bohemians into added time in the first half. We will have a couple of minutes of added time because of the injury to Kevin Fogarty for Cork City. So Gary Hoey standing over the ball. Goes to Neil Hoey. He's carrying it. No unchallenged. He's going to have to effort. He does. Doesn't go in. Close. It looks like Bohemians are going to try run with the ball a lot more this half. Into the last minute of the first half. Justin Guiney's going to take it. Restart. Goes out. Sean Ogue. Sean Ogue takes on Jack Douglas. Keeps going. Jack Douglas doing well to keep up with him. Doing really well. Don't foul him. This is all the way. It's still going. Sean Ogue is running the length of the pitch here. And gets a corner kick. Really, really good work from Sean Ogue. Ran, 60 metres there with the ball. Cork City live off of set pieces. This is something that they've been practicing. We've got Dave in the middle there. David at number 5, our new player. First ever game. Kevin O'Rourke over the ball. The ball in. Good block by Neil Hoey. Sean Ogue. And now it's Jack Douglas up against Patrick Hickey. Really good layback as well. That's okay. Playing on by Neil Hoey. Now he has space. He's going to have to do it. Wow, Jack Douglas has done excellent again. Unlucky. We'll finish this half time here. We'll be back with you within the next 2 or 3 minutes. And welcome back to the second half of the final of the Ottobock Irish Amputee Football Association Cup. It is 0-0, as you can see on the scoreline here. This is the final, so if we are drawn at full time, the scores are tied at full time, it will go to extra time and then penalties. Bohemians start off here now. Gary Howie trying to find Jack Douglas, but Jack's touch couldn't control it. Out of play, Cork ball. So Patrick Hickey goes back to Justin Guiney in goal, and back across here now. Hickey for Cork on the left back's position. Good tackle. Kevin O'Rourke comes away with it. Neil Howie out of position now. Kevin O'Rourke with a sea of bodies. Play advantage. Referee. Played advantage. No advantage, Kevin. Free kick. Kevin O'Rourke. Edge of the box for Cork City. Big opportunity here. Cork manager, you can see in the bottom left of your screen, Fergal Duffy just telling the guys to get in on top of the goalkeeper. Just in the red here on the bottom left of your screen. Just trying to get lads, yeah. In on top, he's asking the number 5 to get in on top of the goalkeeper, make it difficult. Kevin O'Rourke. Oh, it's a great save from James Conroy. Had to be alert. Really good save from Kevin O'Rourke. Steps it up. Number 5 making himself a nuisance. Switched on. Oh, he does really gets in between. That's a really good save. Ball is played out. A clearance from Jack Douglas. Out play, Cork City ball. Sean Og over the ball. Kevin O'Rourke being pressed now again by Jack Douglas. All the way back now to Justin Guiney in goal. Straight through the middle, 50-50. Now David can come back and change. Can he challenge? Can he challenge? Now Gary Hoy's on the ball. There's Neil. Oh, it's a good block. Falls back to him. Gets in cries. Stefan Balrog. That's the goal. Bohemians 1-0 up Stefan Balrog. That's it. 1-0 to Bohs. Really good play. Neil Howie got the ball, deflection, stayed with it, cut it back to him. Calm as you like. Really good finish. Here we get to see it again. Neil Howie, deflection off Sean Og, pulls it back across. Stefan takes a touch, settles himself, bottom corner. 1-0 Bohemians. So Cork now with a mountain to climb. This Bohemian team are hard to beat. That's a ball back from Kevin O'Rourke to Sean Og. He's going to come across to Patrick Hickey. At left back, just on the halfway line. Goes across Sean Og again. He's gone down the line to Kevin O'Rourke. Gary Howie just in ahead of him. Bows are really up for the second half. Still in there, still knocking about. Jack Douglas and Kevin O'Rourke. Kevin O'Rourke going to carry it out. A little back heel. That's good football. Patrick Hickey spreads wide to Sean Og. Bohemians are keeping their shape quite well here in the 2-2. That's Pat Hickey on the ball. Kevin O'Rourke is free to the left. He's giving it. Neil has come down to press him really well, Neil Howie. Good ball across. First touch. Has an effort. Unlucky, well done. Good effort. James Conroy on the ball. Spreading his team out. 7 minutes to go. Happy enough with this. They're not being pressed, so you'd have this all day. Push back to the left back, which is Gary Howie. James Conroy again. Ball through. Neil Howie. Patrick Hickey got it in there just in the nick of time. Kevin O'Rourke and Howie. That's a sore one there. Kevin O'Rourke is down. Free in, referee. Referee's giving a free kick. It's a painful one. Kevin O'Rourke still down as a painful one. Looks like he got kicked. He got kicked on the hip. Bohemians players arguing with the referee's decision. Referee explaining it was the follow through that was the issue, not the fact that he got the ball. Kevin O'Rourke standing over the ball to take it. He looks okay. Fergal Duffy asking their new centre forward to go in and stand right on top of the goalkeeper. Will James Conroy be alert again? Good ball inside. Oh, I'm not even sure who that hit. It blocked by the Bohs players anyway. Hickey. And Hickey again. Where's that go? Unlucky from Patrick Hickey. Over the bar. Cork are not out of this yet. Kevin O'Rourke still in the midfield looking a bit painful there. Still holding the right leg. Waiting for a ball to come back. James Conroy. Starting from James Conroy. This is Stefan Balrog. Lots of time on the ball, no pressure. Gary Hoy. This is out to Neil Hoy. Can he find Jack at the back post? He's going to take on Hickey. He's going to try to take him on. Pulls it back. And again, will he shoot? No, he will. Oh, good save, Justin Guiney. Guiney out now. Hickey and left back in his own half. No one near him. He's gone for the ball down the line. Oh, just missed, but picked up anyway by Neil Hoy. Sean Ogue stepped up really well. Now Kev O'Rourke, can he find Sean Ogue again? This is what you'd need. He puts Sean Ogue in. What can he do? Oh, not much. Ran out of runway there. This is Neil Hoey now on the ball. Trying to take on Patrick Hickey's done very well. Ball's gone inside. Justin Guiney can pick it up. It's all the way through to to James Conroy in goal for Bohemians. Out to Stefan Balrog in the right back position. Across to Gary Hoy, left back. Back to Justin. They're happy to James. They're happy to do this. And Balrog on the ball again. Goes outside him to Neil Hoy. Jack Douglas was calling for it on the far side. He's gone back to Gary Hoy instead. Still, that's the ball down. Tried to, really, really good interception. Good idea from Gary Hoy. Good interception from Sean Ogue. 4 minutes to go. Cork's here, not out of this, but Bohemians get another one to win it. Oh, okay. Kev O'Rourke goes by. Patrick Hickey's free in the box. Has a touch. Has an effort. Oh, it's a great save of James Conroy. Really good effort from Patrick Hickey going in the top corner. We have Gary Hoey's down injured in the middle of the pitch at the minute. So that here we'll see this while Gary is receiving treatment. It's just a cramp. Good ball from Kev O'Rourke. Really good effort. We're going to make a substitution in the meantime for Cork City. Chris McGallagher is going to come on for the number 5. Chris McGallagher is going on while the physio's having a look at Gary Hoey in the background there. Seems to be cramper. Not sure it looks yet. Some on the thigh, on the upper left thigh. He's holding it. Just testing it. There's been a lot of football played today. You can understand this. So we're just waiting on this to get back. We've had 2 stoppages in this game. It will be, when it does start, it will be a Shamrock, a Cork City, Shamrock Rovers, apologies. Cork City corner kick. We're just still waiting on Gary to be treated. Gary Hoey there, the Bohemians captain, has been brilliant today. Just waiting on to see if Gary will be able to continue. So as it stands, obviously the game this time will be added on by the ref at the end, but if it stays like this, I suppose will be the winners of the Ottobock Cup. Cork have got a corner, so it's not over yet. Let's see if Gary will be able to continue for the next, say, 4 minutes or so. Just checking on that calf. So just doing some logistical stuff. So Dave's going to come back on for Cork City, and it looks like Chris McGallagher is going to switch teams, and he's going to play for Bows for the last couple of minutes in this game. It's a bad cramp for Gary. He can't shake it, so he's going to come off. James Conroy's just running over to get a jersey for Chris. So it looks like it's about 4 minutes to go on the clock, according to the referee. So should be maybe 15 minutes or so on the final whistle. Gary Hoy getting up there. Looks in a lot of pain. So Gary's coming off. Chris has switched teams. 4 minutes to go in this game. Corner kick to Cork City. Waiting for the whistle. And we're off. Ball is back. Patrick Hickey. Ooh, that's it. Yeah, it's a Bohemian's ball. It did hit off Kevin O'Rourke just on the way out. It's gone wide. Back to keeper. Good pressure. Sean Oak. Good tackle with Jack Douglas. Neil Hoey. Cross to Douglas. Unlucky. Couldn't keep it in. It's a good ball in there to Kevin O'Rourke. And Sean Oak. He's trying to take on Neil Hoey. He's taking him all. Free in. It's a foul on Kevin O'Rourke from Neil Hoey. We'll have a look at that again, I think. Let's just see. Yep, so we're just having a look here. Tries to win the ball. Just to follow through. Free kick, nothing more. Kevin O'Rourke is up and about, so that's fine. Sean Og standing over it. He could go for goal here, maybe. About 3 minutes or so left, plus whatever added on time. Sean Og goes in. Oh, goal. The referee says it does not go for a corner. It is a Bohemian's ball. Ball didn't cross the line. Ref was in a great spot. So this is Stefan Balrog trying to push forward the goal scorer in this game. He still has it. It's tough. It's Chris McElliott for Bohemians. Just keeps pushing on into the midfield. Jack Douglas on the ball. And the ball has gone out for a corner kick for Bows. Chris McElliott has taken exception of the encouragement from Neil. Ball coming in. Stefan Balrog from Neil Hoey. And Neil Hoey, Jack Douglas at the back post if you can find them. Oh, Neil is in. What can he do? Oh, that's two. It looks to have the game wrapped up. Neil Hoey has been brilliant today. He's got 2 goals today. First in this game, 1 in the last game. Cork 2, Bows 2, Cork City 0. Here's the replay. So he gets a fortunate, but it's a really good turn actually. And a good finish. Good finish. 2-0 to Bohemians. Cork City coming on. They're not giving up just yet. Kevin O'Rourke trying to take on a couple of players. Good save again, James Conroy. Although Bows are 2-0 up, James Conroy has made 4 or 5 saves in this game. Corner kick now in the last couple of seconds. It's taken by Kevin O'Rourke for Cork City. It's given ball. That's Patrick Hickey. Ball's back out of play. Goal kick. Referee is looking at his watch. James Conroy going to set us off again. And that's the full-time whistle. So there you have it. Bohemians are the Ottobock Cup champions. Thank you guys for joining us. We're going to stay with the live pictures, but that's the end of the commentary for now. Thank you guys.
On behalf of Ottobock, I would just like to say it's been an absolute privilege to be here today, to see so many of these super soccer players, the juniors and the senior guys here playing today, so many of them that I know. And I'd like to thank Christy McGillicott and Kevin O'Rourke for inviting us along. We're absolutely delighted to present the first Ottobock Cup. I think well done has to go to all the teams, the guys coming up from Cork, to Shamrock Rovers from the south side, and to our own Bows from the north side. So absolutely delighted to be able to do this, and congratulations to Bohemians and to Gary and his team. You were all fantastic guys, so thanks very much indeed.
Yeah!